making specialty for everyone. So our main slogan is a necessity, not a luxury. So what we are trying to achieve is to bring our coffee to the masses, not just coffee, but a good one. So we have four big pillars in our driving forces. The first one being innovation, which you all can feel it in our app. So I believe most of you all, I think half of you all, based on our data, have the app on your hand. That's our core tech, which gains the most traction for us. And the second one is the community. So we have a very strong community in both our outlet baristas, thanks to our baristas today, and also our crowd of supporting customers. Accessibility, it's the way you order coffee nowadays. It's no longer just walking into a coffee house and order on the counter that way. So we polish and we put very much effort into our app to make sure the app is very easy to use, very user-friendly, and you can order your coffee on the go for both pickups and deliveries. So, and as well, we try to open as close as to your taman, which is your house. That's the reason why we try to push to the whole Malaysia. And right now, thankfully, we are covering all the states in Malaysia, including East Malaysia. And lastly, which is also one of the most important one, the quality. So we emphasize our quality very, very much. That's the reason why we push very, very hard on our quality control in terms of our bean sourcing and in terms of our services. That's the main key four pillars that drive us to the point today. So to give you a little bit on the numbers, today we have achieved 25 million app downloads, which is like close to Malaysian population. So we have sold over 50 million cups served to date since the inception of Zus in 2019. And till date we have 340 outlets open. And also we just launched our Philippine first outlet last month. So this is a quick story of our expansions. Quick one. We established during November 2019. Our first outlet is in Binjai 8. So then the pandemic hit. Then because we enabled people to order through the app, that's one of the reasons that kept us surviving well throughout the whole pandemic. And then moving into January 2021, we launched our first outlet outside of Klang Valley. And then 2022 October, we launched first East Malaysia, and we grew. This year is the most outlet of the year that we grew. We grew 190 by end of this year. How do we scale so fast in such a short time? It is also an experiment through different types of store formats. So for example, this is one of the store formats that you are in now. This is a street shop format. We tried malls we tried kiosks in different malls. We tried street shops. We tried even like smallest outlet that is only like 100 square feet that we launched in KLIA. And this is one of the reasons why we can penetrate into different regions with different challenges, locational challenges. We grew outlet in clusters, and also thanks to the whole team, strong brand equity. And the most important part is how do we manage so many outlets? So I'm gonna talk more on people and processes. So personally, we live in a mobile world, handheld phones. So a lot of times, especially our frontliners, we depend a lot on phones without the access of notebook and whatnot. And then the processes becomes very, very tedious when in HQ, we use a lot of traditional tools, not to mention names, but it doesn't solve our core problems in terms of communication. So then we were looking a way out to be innovative, which is one of our key pillars. How can we solve this problem with innovations, with the right tools? And then we searched for so long. That's the reason why we came to this. We live in a data-driven world right now. We collect our customers' data for good. We want to introduce them, recommend them to the right drinks, right food. And we want to adapt to the growing Grab and Food Panda landscapes as well, because these are our core delivery partners. What happened before and after Lark? So the first thing that we roll it out, it's in design and build department. So imagine opening one outlet per day. This is a very, very big challenge to us in Zus when we started scaling so fast this year, and eventually it will be more. So the whole processes end to end is very, very long, and a lot of paperwork is involved, and a lot of processes, approvals, and communication is involved. So by implementing the right tool at the right time, that helps us to organize our team, regroup, and plan on a higher level such that we can deploy effectively, accurately, without flaws when the outlet opens. So the natural behavior of us nowadays in the digital world, it's chat-centric. So what Lark did was everything ties back to the chat, including the comments in your so-called sheet or documents. It all falls back to that so that the right person doesn't miss that notification, so-called. Okay, so I briefly give you a process of what happens when we open an outlet. The next thing that we need to do is to get our team to deploy our designers, and after designers we have like the contractors, and then we will have our supply chains, and then we need to get our stuff into that outlets, and then marketing will kick in, and then the whole process we are able to launch it on the right day. So the end-to-end process is so long that we cannot afford to have any communications breakdown in between. That's one of the benefits that Lark piece these things end-to-end. So our people, our strength. So thanks to the baristas again. So this is one of the features that I personally like the most in Lark. Now Lark has this internal social media that the whole team enjoys doing, and then we share every little small wins that is visible to the whole company and spreading positivity across the company. So the lessons for future brews: rapid expansion success, tailored local strategies, adaptability to partnerships, and empowering our people. These are the 4 key pillars that our journey is from 1 to 300 stores.